What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. I appreciate everybody for coming through. We're going to break down B.M.F episode 3. I'm going to talk a little bit about what went on in that episode, recap a couple of the little highlights, and also I got something in my mouth, live TV. And then I'm going to talk about Netflix Squid Game as well. I'm going to recap Squid Game. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what is Squid Game, because if you hear the name, it doesn't sound right to a lot of Americans. They probably saying Squid Game. What is Squid Game? So I'm going to break that down first, talk about that. It's not going to take as long as what I'm going to go through with B.M.F, and I'm going to go ahead and let you know why it's #1 in 90 countries and about to be the most watched TV show in Netflix history. Just think about that for a second. Think about all the shows that's been on Netflix, everything that everyone's talked about, and then think about how it's about to be #1. And then as a bonus for watching, I'm going to break down and talk about Dave Chappelle's new stand-up on Netflix. So stay tuned. I got a few things I'm going to break down. When we get to 50 likes, I'm going to play a video. When we get to 100 likes, I'm going to do a CASHAPP cash giveaway. So everybody, make sure you hit them likes. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, bang that bell, and let's stick to it, because I got a couple things in store for you, and I might even do invite, so that if you all want to come on up and join me and talk about some of this stuff, I'm going to put an invite in the comments, and you guys can come on up and join me, and we can talk about the show if you like. I'm going to give some new people a chance to join me, so stay tuned, and let's get into it. Before I get ready to dive in, let me give a shout out to some of the people in the comments. Always, what's up? You said, hey, Jay, I know you like scenes from a marriage. I just finished episode 5. Both are real and dysfunctional. Hey, that's something that I talked about on here briefly. I also talked about it in Discord with my channel members. We even watched the episode, and Scenes from a Marriage is a very good show, a master class in acting with Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain. It's on HBO. If you're looking for something very real to watch, Scenes from a Marriage. Nobody's gonna get killed. There's no drug dealing. So if that's what you like, this isn't for you. But if you like dialogue, if you like real drama, realistic things going on between a couple, Scenes from a Marriage is definitely worth watching on HBO. I know all the ladies that I've talked to definitely enjoyed it. And if you're a guy and you have been through relationships, or you want to understand and learn more about relationships, check it out. It is an excellent show to watch. I give it about an 8.5, a 9. And also briefly about Scenes from a Marriage, it's actually a remake of a TV show, the same name, Scenes from a Marriage. It came out in like 1970 from the master director. I believe his name was Ingmar Bergman. But he's one of the legendary directors in Hollywood. And no wonder Scenes from a Marriage is a work of art, because he produced it, created it, and it's a remake. And Scenes from a Marriage is definitely worth watching. I was speaking to one of my people in membership, and they were saying that I had mentioned something else, Death by Temptation with Kadeem Hardison, and it ended up, she wanted to check it out and ended up liking it. It was an old school movie. It's a little funny, bad movie, but at the same time, it's really good. So, hey, I like to hear that feedback. If you guys have heard me mention something and you checked it out and you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments sometimes. Let me know that, some of the things that I say and do is actually worth it. And I'll continue to do that type of stuff. When you don't get that type of feedback, then I don't do that type of things because I don't know that the audience is actually listening or appreciating it. So I appreciate letting me know that stuff. Okay. All right. Abundance, what's good? Appreciate you for coming through. Paper Boys, my boy right here. What's good, fam? Working hard, I know. Appreciate you, fam. My girl Gina, what's up, Gina? How you doing? Appreciate you as always coming through. Miss Karen, hey Karen, how you doing? How was your weekend? I hope everything was good for you. And Ill Woods, what's up, fam? How you feeling, man? What's good with you, man? I hope everything rolling good for you as well. As always, please don't forget to hit that like. Also, please share the video. Let's help get that word out, grow the audience. I'm trying to get to 30K subs by the end of the year. And, it's not that easy. So I definitely could use everybody's help and support. And also, you could join the membership. It's in the description box below. I got a lot of things going on for my members. Even we watched the fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. We all chipped in and we watched the fight. We watch movies. We do all kind of stuff, have debates, talk, chat about all kind of subjects. So definitely come on through. I have a lot of new members that just joined. Shout out to Always 1099 for coming on through. I appreciate you, fam. Let me go ahead and get a little swig of juice, and I'm going to go ahead and break down Squid Game. All right. Bottoms up, baby. And also, I got a podcast going. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that good stuff. I also got the link to the podcast in the description box below. And the podcast is actually running live now. I know some of you guys see it because when I post the podcast, it automatically posts to my YouTube channel because it's connected. But it's also on Apple Music and all that stuff, so you can check it out in your car or while you're driving and all of that. So please don't forget to support the podcast. All right. Now, what's good, D? Okay, so Squid Game is a show that is on Netflix. And like I said just a second ago, it's been #1 in 90 countries. Now, the one thing about Squid Game is that it's similar to push the wrong thing. It's similar to the Hunger Games. It's also similar to Saw, because they got them going through type of traps and different situations like Saw. Is similar to a lot of those type of things, a Jordan Peele type of show. And so it's pretty interesting. The way it kicks off is that it has a guy and he's down on his luck. He's in financial ruin, basically. And so what he ends up doing is, while he's living with his mother, he's trying to figure out how he's going to have money to take care of moms, pay the bills. We see that he's having a hard time having a relationship with his daughter. And so what ends up happening is just by chance, or we later find out it really wasn't by chance, he comes across a guy in the subway. Okay. So he comes across a guy in the subway that then says, "Hey, look, we'll play this game. Okay. If I can flip your card over, you can win 100,000, whatever the name of their currency is, yuan or yen or whatever. They're in South Korea. And so he said you could win 100,000. And so I mean that's a nice amount of money for him. It's not the same $100,000, but either way, it's a nice amount of change. And don't worry, I'm not going to give any spoilers if you were wondering about maybe checking it out. I'm not going to give some spoilers. What I'm going to do is pique your interest. Okay. So he decided, okay, let's do this. But he said, if I lose, because he said, what do I do? He said, you give me 100,000. Now this dude is broke. And it seemed that this dude right here with the cards, he acted like he didn't know that, but he knew he was broke. So basically, these cards you would throw, it was one on the floor, and then you would throw one down to try to flip the card over. It was a weird game. And it's called Squid Game because that was the name of one of the games they played as children. And it was said it was very violent. This is what he says in the very beginning of the episode of the show, that the game was very violent. You could even die, but of course they wouldn't kill you as a kid, but that's how violent the games could be. And then to win, they say if you lose, you would die and different stuff. So, you know, it was a tough game. Nevertheless, although they wasn't actually killing you as a kid, nevertheless, we see this dude, and so it's all about different games that they play and the risk and things that's put up, similar to like the Hunger Games, all that stuff, different stuff like that. So anyway, he's smacking the card. He can't get the card to flip, whereas this dude is getting the card to flip every time. And so he like, you need to pay me. And then so he say, well, I don't have any money. So then what happens is he say, all right, well then let me get to smack you then. And so he decides, okay, let's go ahead, you can smack me. So he smacked the shit out of his ass, boy. And so he was mad at first, almost ready to fight, but he like, you ain't had the money. You said I could smack. Now, you know, I give you a chance, you could try it again, but if you don't, I get to smack you again. So this dude can't get the card to flip. He done got his ass smacked like about 10, 15 times damn near. And so he finally get one to go over. He get the money, and then dude give him a card. And he say, call this number, and we gonna make something happen pretty much. So he calls the card the next day. He goes and meets up with these people. He gets in this van where they then put him to sleep. He wakes up in this green jumpsuit with all these people, and they all got numbers on them. And what he ends up finding out is some of the people he actually knew, that they all are down on their luck and made a deal. He, you know, it was somebody that, you know, he even met that's robbed him before. A person he met up in there that he knew that was the smart guy and had money and went to school. He's wondering why he's there. One guy was a doctor. One guy was an old man. It was women there, all kind of different people and walks of life. And then they had these guys looking like PlayStation robots up in here because they had either a triangle, a circle, or a square, like the PlayStation buttons on their helmet. And so PlayStation is a game. They were here for games, you know. And when they was told what's going on, it was a big ball, a plastic ball. And every time, you know, someone would lose in the game, let's just put it that way, then money would get put in that ball and that person would get eliminated. All right. So it was ended up being, I think, like 45 billion, but that's their currency. So I don't know exactly the, you know, the exchange rate for dollars to that, but you would be super rich. It wasn't like they was gonna give you $45 billion though. It probably would end up being like maybe 45 million, maybe. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not sure on the exchange rate. Nevertheless, these people, it was over 400 and something people, and they had to play games, a lot of children's games, red light, green light, They had to, play marbles. They had to play all kind of different games. It was the red light, green light game, was no joke. It had this doll that was motorized. The head was like a little exorcist doll, spin around, turn around, and then it was like robotic with the eyes. It could see if you make a move. If you make any movement, your ass was eliminated from the game. And so everybody didn't make it, and they only had a certain amount of time to get from one part to the other part, or else if they didn't make it across that line, they was eliminated from the game. So, I mean, it was pretty good. These little symbols right here. One of the games was they had a certain amount of time to cut out the cookie, and the cookies were in those different shapes and symbols. And if you didn't get the cookie cut out properly, then you were eliminated. And, this dude ended up coming up with a trick. He thought about what he would do if it was, the lady's cookie, and he started came up with the cheat code to get that cookie out. He was thinking if that was a woman's cookie, I know exactly what I'd do. I'm joking, but he did come up with a little way to get that cookie up out that piece, boy. But all of these different shapes, sizes, everything, they had to come and get it out. Mad Gamey said it's about $40 million, he thinks. Okay, so that makes more sense. I know they wasn't gonna give away 45 billion. And then it's just like I can't think of the name of the movie right now, but where they got the rich people watching. They've had a movie with Ice-T. I think it was called Surviving the Game, where rich people was hunting him. Well, this was like for rich people entertainment and different things, and they would gamble and put money on who they think would win, and laugh and enjoy watching these people do their best to try to make it through these games and win this money. So anyway, the way the movie played out, I kind of had a feeling it was going to play out the way it did in the end, but I was wrong. It did have a twist. I'm not going to tell you what the twist is, but it was a nice twist I didn't see. And then on the other side of that twist, I will say that they are going to bring out a season two. Now, the reason they're going to bring a season two, of course, this is the entertainment business. Some people like to say this stuff is a money grab. Every single thing you see on television is a money grab. So that's without saying. But this is the movie and entertainment business. So it would only be smart if you have a great show to keep it going. So, with that being said, they are going to have a season two because of how it ended. Um, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that season two. But at the same time, I wish it would have happened a little differently. But in the end, we'll see how it works. The Running Man, that's what I wanted to remember, is the Running Man. Definitely Ill Woods, I believe, is close to the Running Man. How people accept the Running Man was for everybody to watch. This is for just mostly rich people to watch and enjoy. And it is just like the Running Man. That is a great comparison. And yeah, it is really good. A modern Running Man they got, but mixed with Saw, with a little bit of Jordan Peele sprinkled up in there. And when we see all of those guys with the PlayStation mask and everything, they definitely had a leader, and the leader was wearing this black mask, and it was pretty deep, man. How they had some of this stuff going on, how they basically take people out. It was it was deep, man. It was a very good show. It was actually a little better than I thought. It is no subtitles, but it is overdubbed. The overdubbing wasn't that bad to the point where you couldn't watch it. And me personally, I would rather have overdubbing than having to read subtitles all TV show long. So, with that being said, I think it was a good show. I would give it about it's a hard rating right here because I would almost give it a nine actually. You know what? I'm gonna give it a nine because it really was that good. I was gonna originally probably say maybe a nine and a half, but it's not perfect. A nine and a half is damn near perfect show, and I haven't came across too many perfect shows, but it's definitely a nine. It's definitely better than shoot mostly anything we've seen lately. Is and you know it's different. It's different. We've seen the drug dealer, gang member, gang banger, you know, all of that stuff. And so it is a little different. We have seen the Running Man and Saw and things, but that was in a movie, and this is a TV show, which is a little different. And with that being said, I will give this a nine. I did enjoy it, and I actually watched it all in one day, and it's or rather, a day and a half. It's 10 episodes, and well, 9 episodes, I believe, 9 episodes, and it's fire. So definitely check out Squid Game on Netflix. I give it a 2 thumbs up review. Check it on out, and you definitely will enjoy that. So anyway, um, you know, you say that little Asian John was bad, huh? The Squid Game was sick. Squid Game was good. I seen some of Money Heist, but I didn't get to finish it. But what I did see, it was good, and it's another movie, or rather TV show on Netflix that's Asian, that's really good. I started watching. I'm on the third episode. What the hell is the name of that? I had to go ahead and put the foo fops on Chuck Norris. Hold on. I'll say that one for later. All right. Crip Lockster, what's up?
Yo.
What's good, man? What's up? What's on your mind? What you think about the show?
About Squid Game?
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Yeah.
Not the marbles. The when they was fucking the shit out of those squids, and the squid was like,
Well, nobody doing nothing. The dude crazy. 4-5. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, you brother? How you doing?
All right. What's up, man?
I kind of don't like how the season ended.
Right. Okay.
Like how he
the Squid Game
on the plane.
Yeah.
You know, like he's just not being a good dad.
I think he should have left as well and made it to see his daughter as well. I don't want to spoil too much of it for those that ain't see it, but what you think what you think season 2 may look like?
Wait, you said what do I think about season 1?
No, like we see it's gonna be a season 2. What do you think season 2 may look like? And
I feel like in season 2, the Squid Game is just gonna get way more intense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. What tripped you out in season 1 of Squid Game? What was the craziest obstacle or game they had them playing?
You said what do I think the craziest game was?
Yeah.
I feel like it was when they made the characters suck the squid's cocks.
So it's weirdos out here tonight, y'all. So you know, it is what it is, man. I might have to go back to doing my shows by myself, man, anyway. So, you know, people sometimes, I don't know. This ain't for everybody. And of course, you can hear the voices of those two guests. They ain't the type of people that normally come on this show. And I started not to let them on. And I had my finger on the trigger for their heads anyway. Anyway, yeah, definitely could tell that they was playing, but I still gave it a chance. I started not to even let them up in the first place, but I gave them like the Squid Game right there, and then I had to cut them out. Anyway, do you think 50 Cent will do a show on Larry Hoover? That would be a dope show. Another show that would be good is Suge Knight, and a couple other things. 50 Cent is good at the genre of doing hood stuff. Larry Hoover would be amazing. Chief Malik. There's so many gang people you could do a show on. So many. But yeah, 50 Cent, he would do a good job on those because he has proven that he's good at this genre. So we'll see what's up with that. Tamika, I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. I guess that made his little wee tingle that he said that stuff. When they suck the squids, I got him good, y'all. Now he about to go shoot up. He gonna be in there in the corner. Got him good, man. that bottom lip get too heavy for them, boy. They definitely some weirdos, and they've been banned as well. Whenever somebody come up and do stuff like that, they get banned. And so they can't come up and do nothing like that. So anyway, repeating every question for the setup. Yeah, I was on to it, man. Anyway, always thank you for the support to the channel. I definitely appreciate it. And also, I'm glad you joined the Discord and became a member. It was good talking with you. And we was chopping it up, watching the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. And that definitely was worth the money, the time, everything. That was a damn good fight, the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. And we pretty much saw Tyson Fury end Deontay Wilder's career. He no longer has a shot at becoming the heavyweight champ. I mean, he can't beat Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury the champ. So it's over with. He got destroyed. It's pretty sad. So anyway, but I appreciate you, fam. And I got a video for you. And 50 Cent is good on doing hood shows without a doubt. Yeah, man, something wrong with people out here today. Trolling is fun to some people, and some people can't handle trolls or being trolled, and some people get scared of it. And it's just a weird situation. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't trip me out like that or bother me. I've been through a real life. But a lot of people haven't experienced a lot of stuff, or, you know, can't deal with different stuff. And, you know, that's unfortunate because people like that bother them. Whereas that type of stuff, whatever. But they do got an issue because on the other end, not only is it got the side of the coin where people get bothered, but why do you have that people like that choose to do that? How does that make you feel good? They just laugh, and I guess that's the way they make jokes. Instead of being creative and actually making a joke, they say that, and you know, that's their joke. I don't know, man. There's people weird out here. They say if you ain't got no trolls or something, you ain't doing something right. So there you go. I must be doing something right. I must be on the right track. Anyway, who let the dogs out?
Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out? What? Do what? Who let the dogs out? Who brought this guy? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs?
Who let them dogs out? That's what I'm saying. Definitely. So anyway, tonight I got a movie I'm gonna play in Discord. So all of my people in Discord, come on through, check it out. I started watching the movie last night with Miss Crafty and my girl Gina, but it started getting late. So we're gonna watch it tonight. If y'all are up for it, Miss Crafty, Gina, whoever else want to come on through, come on through. And we could go ahead and check out this movie. May watch something else, do whatever. So definitely join that membership. The link is in the description box below, and you can check out the Discord. Once you join, I'll you follow the instructions. I'll give you the link so that you can join Discord. We got a lot going on in there. I'm trying to grow my channel membership. I want to thank everybody that support me on Patreon. everybody that you know, support me on Cash App and all of that good stuff. And if somebody is wondering, well, what is the you know, description box and all of that, this is the actual video that I'm making right here live. You can see it live. And so what you do is you go in the description box right here. We have 58 likes. Don't look like we gonna get to 100 likes tonight, so I guess I'm gonna have to keep that twanky to myself. But you see right here, if you go where it says show more, this is the description box, the membership area right here. You can click on here and that'll take you right into the channel membership area. You show that. I got also other links right here for different things you can check out. And also, don't forget to support my girl Nita, Moochie, others. And also, if you're looking to start your own channel or get some equipment, here's some of the equipment that I use. You can check it on out. And I got a lot of information in here, as well as you can support the channel by grabbing the shirt, coffee mugs, different other items that's in the store. And you know, no, I don't make any money off of this. It's just that when you see it, it'll remind you, hey, I need to go on and check out, see what's going on up in there, and you know, grab something else. Shout out to Miss Tonette coming through with the twin, and Savannah Rivers Amore coming through with the, you know what I'm saying, $150, trying to get me popped like in Power Raising Canaan. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. It all adds up. It's definitely, you know, very much appreciated. Small channels like myself trying to make it, definitely appreciate everybody that comes through. It does make a difference. Hey man, you know what's up, Ray? My brother Ray coming through. You've been supporting me for a couple years now. I appreciate you, fam. And you say ignore these ignorant kids. B.M.F was good. I give it an 8. I'm with you all the way on that statement. And I give B.M.F an 8 as well. Let me go ahead and get these videos ready. Miss Savannah, I done already went to about 2-3 bottles of it. This is empty. You wasn't here earlier.